I think this is a very important result for Real Madrid going into the Madrid derby this Saturday. And the performances were not necessarily the best. And I won't really blame the team because we put out a very disjointed team. I mean, our back four was literally Fran Garcia was basically playing as a winger sometimes, and Carreras, Houghton, and Asensio. So it's not a back line I look at and think it was really good. Our midfield two was who Ceballos and I think Ceballos and Bellingham or Ceballos and Valverde. I don't really remember who played. I think did Valverde play? I think Valverde did play. Yeah, Ceballos and Valverde were our midfield two. So in terms of performance, I'm not really looking at it thinking this is not a good performance and we didn't play well because it was a very disjointed team. But I think the results and players, particularly players playing well, gives us a big confidence boost going into the Madrid derby. I mean, players like Mastantuano finally getting his first goal, really good goal as well from Mastantuano. It gives him confidence. Players like Vinicius playing well gives him confidence. Mbappe scoring a brace gives him confidence. It's very good all round result for everyone, and it gives everyone a confidence boost. And even Carreras playing center back for the first time and he playing well, it makes him feel more confident that the manager feels like he's playing well enough to even play center back. So I think it's very, very good. Like the not like the performances, like the individual performances I saw today, not the team performance. Individually, I think performances were very well. Seeing Bellingham getting some minutes as well is very good because I think it's a sign that he could play a role in the Madrid derby. I don't think he starts, definitely not, but I think he can definitely play a role in the Madrid derby. And it's interesting, it's very, very interesting to see Alonso trying things out because I think under Ancelotti, you probably see a full starting 11, of players that would definitely be playing in the Madrid derby, but you can see he's resting players like Carvajal, he's resting players like the Goulet. No, Goulet started, but he's resting key players. Militao is getting rested because he's played a whole lot of games this season. But we've rested key players in the team that I think, Tchouaméni got a rest as well. He came off the bench. So these are key players in a game where he's going to get physical, he's going to get, he's going to get competitive. Even though Atletico Madrid are not playing particularly well this season, it's still going to be a competitive game. And getting Vinicius full 90 minutes, getting out in the full 90 minutes is also very key going into this match. I think this is just a preparation match. I don't think this is a game where you look at the way we played and think this is how we're going to play against Atletico Madrid. This was just a game to get some people confidence, especially again Mastantuano. Again, with Mastantuano, I've said this before. Once he starts to pick up form, he's going to be a big player for us. He's going to be a key player for us. And he showed that today. We can see signs of Mastantuano getting confidence, gaining confidence, and the manager trusts him. And that's very, very important. In a team as big as Real Madrid, when you're coming into a team like this, there's already pressure on you. So when the manager is giving you that confidence, I think it's the same thing with Alvaro Carreras and Houghton. These players have been given confidence by the manager and they've been given the support by the manager to play the way they want to play and to play how they can play on the field and get us the results. And it's very good to see Mastantuano getting his first goal. It takes that pressure off of him and he can focus more on his game and rather than looking to score a goal. And I think we could see a better performance from him in the Atletico Madrid match. This was a very, straightforward game, good result. With this, I think this is one of the first games we scored more than 2 goals. So very good result, and it's just a all-round confidence boost for the team going forward into the Madrid derby. And going towards the Madrid derby, this is going to be a game we're going to be tested. I don't think we've come up against a team, bar maybe Marseille, but I think even with Marseille, it was a little bit, they're not that good of a team to really test us. I think Atletico Madrid are going to test us. It's going to be a team that if we come up against them and play very well, we could be looking forward towards teams like Liverpool, Man City, teams in the Champions League, and maybe the El Clasico coming up as well. We will look towards those games and think, okay, if we can do well against Atletico Madrid, who are definitely going to test our back line, definitely going to test our midfield, and our attack as well is going to come up against a good defense and a good goalkeeper. If we can do well and play well and have a good performance against a team of this structure, a team of this quality, then we can definitely look forward to bigger games where we're going to come up against better opposition. And I think as a Madrid fan, you look at that and get some positives. I think it's going to be a good watch. It's going to be a good measure to see where their team is at, because again, I don't think we faced any proper opposition that is really going to test us and give us that push to really measure how good the team is at the moment. Because I think we've come up against Oviedo, Mallorca, Osasuna. These are teams that we're expected to beat. Levante. Even with Marseille, we're expected to beat them. But we'll be coming up against really, really tough opposition in the coming weeks and months in the Champions League and in the league as well. So it's a good way to measure the team this upcoming match, and it's coming very soon. Wednesday and Saturday, very, very, very close. So sorry, Tuesday and Saturday is very, very close. So I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to the performance, and I'm looking forward to see how Alonso is going to line up in that match, because I think tactically he has proven that tactically he is a very, very, very tactically able manager, a very, very good tactical manager. And I'm very interested to see how he's going to line up in that game. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. As usual, any feedback from you guys would be greatly appreciated.